window?
It's good right here.
All right, sir, I'm right away with the Colorado State Patrol. Reason I'm contacting you, I didn't see you had a plate.
Yeah, it's on the front. Well, you didn't see it from the backside because you weren't following me. You came from the front.
That's the only reason I'm contacting you.
Okay.
Okay, where are you headed to?
That's none of your concern.
All right, I'll need to see your license, please.
Okay, what crime have I committed?
Like I said, your plate wasn't displayed on the back as it's required by law.
It is actually.
Back bumper.
And is that by law?
Yes, sir.
And where does it state that? And what statute is that?
I'll give you the statute. I'll write it down so you have it.
Okay.
I will need to see your driver's.
Welcome to Mr. Right, the place where real encounters between law enforcement and the people unfold before your eyes.
In this explosive encounter on a Colorado roadway, a state trooper stops a motorist and demands ID, but the driver firmly refuses. Challenging the officer, "What crime have I committed?" The questioning escalates quickly, the camera is challenged, and the constitutional stakes are raised. Who holds the power? Why is the stop happening? Tune in and decide for yourself. Subscribe to Mr. Right ID Refusal for the full breakdown, and respect to the original channel for sharing this footage.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Do you mind rolling down the window?
It's good right here.
All right, sir, I'm right away with the Colorado State Patrol. Reason I'm contacting you, I didn't see you had a plate.
Yeah, it's on the front. Well, you didn't see it from the backside because you weren't following me. You came from the front.
That's the only reason I'm contacting you.
Okay.
Okay, where are you headed to?
That's none of your concern.
All right, I'll need to see your license, please.
Okay, what crime have I committed?
Like I said, your plate wasn't displayed on the back as it's required by law.
It is actually.
Back bumper.
And is that by law?
Yes, sir.
And where does it state that? And what statute is
I'll
that?
give you the statute. I'll write it down so you have it.
Okay.
I will need to see your driver's license, please, the registration, and the insurance.
And this is a crime. This is an actual crime. This is a law.
Infraction, sir.
Okay,
I need
so
to see your information,
without
please.
that,
Look, I'm not
that's
trying
secondary.
To cause any issues.
I'm not trying
And
to
just so
either.
that you are
I'm
aware,
saying that it's.
recording as well.
I am too.
Okay.
Without actually committing a crime, without having been seen, suspected,
It's a
or
traffic
making.
infraction, which I have every right to contact you based off of what my job description is. I
And
need to see your driver's
That's
license.
not actually an emergency, and you're
Is
using
there a
your
reason you're
emergency
refusing
lights.
To identify yourself?
What's that?
Is there a reason you're refusing to give me any identification?
Because I have not committed a crime, and I have not been suspected
I
of
still
committing
need
an
to see your
actual crime.
information. If
No,
need
you
to
do
speak
not.
with the supervisor, that's fine.
You
Yes,
can call
do.
a supervisor, and we
Are you
will
the
sit here and
registered
wait.
owner of this vehicle?
You can call a supervisor. You can run the tags. The tags are there. They are.
Vehicle. It's a simple question.
Again, you may run the tags. I'm not identifying myself, and I'm not going to answer your questions. You may call a supervisor and have them come out here.
To identify yourself requires further action. I don't want to do that to you today. I simply pulled
So
you over
today is a
because of
stop
the
and
tags.
So Colorado's a stop and ID state now?
Yes, it is, sir.
No, it
I'll
is
wait.
not. It is not
I
a
need to
stop
see
and
your
ID state.
information,
No, it is
please.
not. Get your supervisor out here.
I will.
Thank you.
Please stay here. Shut it off.
I'm not going anywhere. It's cold. I'm going to leave my heater on.
trooper, name not disclosed, initiates a traffic stop and demands identification without citing a specific offense. The driver, unidentified but composed, immediately invokes his Fourth Amendment right, questioning the legal basis of the stop. "What crime have I committed?" he asks, emphasizing that absent reasonable suspicion of a crime, he is not obligated to identify himself under Hybel v. 6th Judicial District Court of Nevada, 542 U.S. 77. The officer fails to present a statute or articulable suspicion, instead vaguely asserting it as required by law. This ambiguity undermines the legality of the stop and borders on a Fourth Amendment violation. The driver maintains his right to remain silent and refuses consent to further questioning. No emergency is declared, yet emergency lights are activated, raising issues under police misconduct. Citizens should remain calm, ask clear legal questions, and record all interactions. Assert rights, don't escalate, and always request a supervisor if unsure.
I'm not answering any of your questions.
I understand that. My supervisor's on the phone if you'd like to speak with him.
No, they need to come out here physically.
I understand that, but he's in a different county. I'm going to need you to try to talk on the phone with him. If that's not sufficient, I'll let him know, but he is on the phone right now.
No, I need to be able to see your supervisor here because you had told me this is a stop and ID state, which it's not, so that was a lie, your first one.
You're failing to present any identification, sir. That is an infraction.
No, it is not, because I have not been suspected of committing an actual crime.
Like I told you,
My tag is clearly displayed in the back.
You need to have it mounted.
No,
as
it is not.
state
Show
law.
me the law where it states that.
I'll
You
pull
said
that
you were
up.
going
Would
to
you
get
please
it.
Speak with him.
No, I would like to see the law, first of all, that you told me that. And then second of all, I would like your supervisor here, present here.
Give me a few minutes, please. Sarge, do you want to talk to him?
Because right now, this is a Fourth Amendment and a 14th Amendment violation. You have committed kidnapping.
Statute 423202, number plates to be attached.
Okay, that's a Colorado revised statute. You need to show me a law.
And the very rear of the vehicle.
Yes, the very front and the very rear. Ask your trooper right now where my tags are, my front and my rear.
He's already been advised.
In the back window is not the rear most of the vehicle, sir.
And what is wrong with my bumper? Ask your trooper what happened to my bumper and what my bumper looks like and why my license plate is not affixed to my bumper.
The ability to mount that plate onto the back.
Negative, I do not.
Show my sergeant via voicemail if you'd like, or via video call. And it's all on video.
So again, show me in the constitutional law, because revised statutes are for government authorities only. And that is a Supreme Court law. No, you do not.
You're still abiding by state laws if you're drawing a vehicle on a publicly maintained roadway.
State laws do not apply to a human creator. Those only apply to government authorities only. Absolutely, you can call me a constitutionalist because the United States Constitution is the supreme law of the land. It is the only law which I need to abide by. I have not heard anybody. Show me. No, you need to show me an injured party is what you need to do. Show me an injured party.
Decide that you wish to fail to identify yourself.
I don't need to. I've not committed a crime.
You will be removed from your vehicle. And you will be transported to the jail
so,
where they can identify you.
So you're saying right now that I'm going to be arrested if I do not present my identification, and that is, again, before you answer this, I need to ensure that you understand that that is a law for you, not me, a law for you. So you're saying you are going to arrest me and violate my Fourth Amendment right. Say that again?
The laws of the state of Colorado apply to every driver within this state.
I'm not driving, I am traveling. I am in a privately owned vehicle.
Operating a motor vehicle upon a highway in the state of Colorado.
Again, I am in a privately owned vehicle traveling on roadways in which are provided.
Yes,
so you want me to not...
You try to play the semantics game of traveling versus driving.
I know you're trying to play a game of contract over...
The state of Colorado, sir.
Again, so you're saying that I am going to be arrested. You're going to violate my Fourth Amendment right, my 14th Amendment right, if I do not provide identification.
Sir, you have committed a crime in the state of Colorado.
I have not committed a crime because I have clearly displayed license plate tags in my vehicle.
If you listen to him, you
She
hear
is
what he's
probably
trying
not
to
even going
explain.
to be issuing a citation unless there is a problem with your registration or your insurance or what have you.
Okay, so I can give
More
you...
than likely, you will be on your way.
No.
However, if you do fail to identify yourself, yes, sir, you will be taken into custody, transported to the jail. They will identify you.
They actually
The unidentified driver challenges the Colorado State Trooper, accusing him of violating the Fourth and 14th Amendments by detaining him without a relevant. He invokes a sovereign citizen argument, claiming he is traveling in a private vehicle rather than driving under state jurisdiction. Under U.S. law, however, this interpretation is invalid. Delaware v. Prowse, 440 U.S. 648, 1979, affirms that states may conduct traffic stops if supported by specific, articulable suspicion. The officer correctly cites state law requiring drivers to produce identification during lawful stops. The driver's claim that state laws apply only to government entities lacks constitutional grounding. While citizens have the right to question authority, refusing to identify during a lawful traffic stop may result in arrest under Hybel precedent. The appropriate action is to comply, record the interaction, and challenge potential misconduct later through proper legal channels, not roadside confrontation.
Actually won't, because I do not consent to any searches and seizures. I do not consent to any of this. However, since you're going to violate my rights, I'm going to have the officer fill out my form for her Miranda rights, because
No,
this is...
She is not going to be filling out your form, so your form, so you can try to
That's
try
right.
her in some
Look, it's
kangaroo
simple.
courts.
You
That's
either
not going to happen,
identify
sir.
yourself or you don't.
I don't need it.
Identify yourself. This makes it easy. You can
Okay,
look
you
both.
just need me to identify myself.
That's
Is that
all
it?
I was asking you to do. I need your identification. I need your insurance and your registration.
I'm reaching
and
for
then
my
I'll let
wallet.
you go.
I'm reaching for my wallet, okay?
It's easy.
And can I get your badge number too?
My badge number is 2841, and I'll write it on the paper that I hand you when I'm done.
You asked for ID.
I need your identification.
Stand by. This is my government-issued identification.
Do you have a driver's license in Colorado?
I do, but I've not committed a traffic infraction. You asked to run my ID. There is my ID.
Last of Anderson, first of Christopher, middle. Hang on just a minute, Sarge. And I know this is a military ID. I also need to see a driver's license. Do you
That's
have
not
it?
what you said. You
You're
just said you
operating-
needed to ID me.
I asked you for a driver's license, a registration, and insurance information. I've
May I have
asked
my
you
ID
multiple
back?
times. May I please see your driver's license?
Next time, specify. Because I have it on recording.
He is the registered owner. If you can please confirm your driving status. See, how hard was that?
It's going to be really difficult after because I'm going to file suit for this.
Thank you, sir.
I need to pull up my insurance on my phone.
That's fine. Why don't you go ahead and do that, please?
Thank you.
If you have any questions, like I said, state statute, if you're going to be driving on public roadways, make it easy for you, okay?
Thank you.
Have a better day.
Am I free to go?
Sorry?
Am I free to go?
Yes, sir, you're free to go.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a good day. Can you ask the other trooper to back off? Thank you. I was saying, can you ask them to step back so that I don't hit him? I don't want...
Yes.
Thank
I
you.
will.
Thank you.
Under continued legal pressure, the unidentified driver reluctantly complies by presenting ID, stating clearly that he does not consent and intends to sue. He distinguishes between a military ID and a driver's license, insisting the officer failed to specify the correct document initially. While the Fourth Amendment protects against unlawful searches, Hybel v. 6 Judicial District Court confirms that during lawful traffic stops, refusal to identify can lead to arrest. The trooper, though arguably unclear in his request, maintains professional conduct and ultimately allows the driver to leave without citation. The driver's statement, "I'm going to file suit," is a protected expression under the First Amendment. However, courts generally favor compliance followed by civil remedy. The takeaway is clear. If you believe your rights were violated, comply first, document everything, then pursue legal action through proper channels, not roadside escalation. Assert your rights lawfully, not emotionally. This ID refusal encounter highlights the legal tension between asserting rights and complying with lawful orders. The unidentified driver, though persistent, scores a C+. He showed knowledge, but misapplied constitutional principles like the traveling argument, which has no legal standing. The Colorado State Trooper, despite some vague explanations, earns a B, maintaining control and ultimately avoiding escalation. ID refusal is a constitutional matter under the Fourth Amendment, but refusing during a lawful stop, as ruled in Hybel v. 6th Judicial District Court, can result in arrest. Legal references in this video: Hybel v. 6th Judicial District Court, 542 USA 177. Delaware v. Prowse, 440 U.S. 648. Colorado Revised Statute, SS 163133. U.S. Constitution, First, Fourth, and 14th Amendments. You know your rights, but act wisely. Record, stay calm, comply under protest, and challenge legally later. For more breakdowns on ID refusal and real Hybe audits, subscribe to Mr. Right in ID refusal. Thanks to the original channel for documenting this case. Follow them as well.